Have a special relation with Visva-Bharati. My mother, Professor Dr. Shutapa Bhattacharya, was a faculty member in the Department of Bengali, Vidya Bhavan Visva-Bharati for 30 years. So it's a special privilege for me to listen to him. And my teachers and students and all the participants, I think, will be really, really, the theme of the lecture will really help them if they want to go to research and research publication and anything they want to make publicly present their research. uh, Everything will help in this lecture. This lecture will help them to make them their research publicly present. Thank you very much.
We all are really honored that Dr. Nimai Chandra Saha, Librarian Visva-Bharati Santiniketan, he is now present with us, and we all are privileged to listen him. So I'm requesting Dr. Nimai Chandra Saha, please express his view regarding our today's topic. Please, sir.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, and I
Clearly
guess,
audible.
yeah, and my video is also visible to you all.
Yes, yes.
Exactly, sir. You are
Okay,
audible and audible, both.
and let me just clear before to start the deliberation, who are the focused audience, whether it is for faculty members or for the students. Accordingly, I will customize my deliberation. Otherwise, if I going to talk about for the students, teachers member may feel something substandard, and if I am talking about particularly for the faculty members, they may students may feel that it is highly not for them and highly classical language I am using and content is so tough like that. So can you please help me by guiding who are the focus area, whether
Sure.
I shall take my main focus area for undergraduate students, postgraduate students, or the faculty members, so that it will be easier to me to proceed.
Faculty member and students both are present. Mixed audience actually, sir.
Okay, so it's a mixed. So so far I understand, I don't know how much will be next 45 to 50 minutes boring to you all, because sometimes I need to say something or exemplify myself for the students, and that time faculty members may feel bored, and sometimes I have to satisfy the faculty members taking some kind of literary examples which may not be catchable or kind of reachable to the students. So please allow me for that ambiguity, because it's very difficult to satisfy by a single lecture to the students as well as the faculty members, because the need and knowledge level is not the same so far, I guess. Anyway, usually this kind of webinar is happening that way. uh, I will try my level best to go around, and I think I will not much bored. At the end, if time permit, I will go by one interactive quiz, online quiz, and the quiz will be mostly focused on the deliberation. And since it's webinar, had it been physical mode, usually what I did is that I am carrying three token prize for the each winner. But since it's a kind of webinar, I may request librarian Dr. Kaustubh Chakraborty or our principal madam, Madam Dr. Sevanti Bhattacharya. I may wrong spell the title. So, madam, please forgive me. Principal madam may also take our IPR cell or IQAC cell. Just who will win? Maybe the faculty member, maybe the students. Just give them token appreciation of the prize, so that they will encourage and will be attentive for the session. So this is a little bit about the pre-information, or
Okay,
I
sir.
must say announcement from my side for the audience. Now, I am very happy to be here, though I am just a proxy speaker, not the kind of to whom the college have addressed is not able to focus the particular day before the NAG visit, like that. Professor Sobhuj Kumar Choudhury, who happens to be the coordinator of the IPR cell at Calcutta University and former HOD, Department of Library and Information Science, and who is also very close and known to me, and it is one of his domain of specialization. So I think he could have been the right speaker for this topic, but being stopgap lets me play like a 12th man when someone is being injury out of the 11th man. So this kind of 12th or 13th man may come into field to complete the participation or the game. So allow me to play my role from that point of view. And another problem is to me that I am not a regular teacher or faculty member, and I am not a good speaker or not the kind of literary knowledge holder on this particular domain. Still, I am delivering some lecture, 9-10 lectures on these IPR issues throughout India and abroad. So taking that experience into my pocket, let me allow to highlight on some primary issues, not the very deeper or you can say actual literary or intellectual sense of IPR, but I am just going to give you a canvas of primary IPR so that it will be easier to the students particularly and faculty members in generally to reach and to understand the ways. But I do not believe that the faculty members is completely ignorant about the thing. But I have no hesitation to admit my deep sense of regards and acknowledgement to the college authority, Madam Principal, and the IPR cell, and of course, IQAC, Librarian Dr. Kaustubh Chakraborty, and all the faculty members, all the non-teaching members, be it permanent substantive post, be it SSCT, be it part-time, be it contractual, be it outsourced. And last but not the least, the main heart of any educational institute, that is the green and body students who are supposed to be the torchbearer of the future India or world in general. Now, say if I going to stop my little bit of courtesy introduction here, and slowly if I am able to talk inside that topic, first 10 minutes or some time I will speak on my own, and thereafter I will go by kind of PowerPoint presentation slides, and don't try to take the snapshot from the slide, because this is not of my own intellectual output. This is actually copying from several books and from webs, so that Dr. Kaustubh is well known that this is not of my own creation, and I am one who is living in the open access environment. So I will be happy if this presentation file I will share with the mail ID through which I have been invited, reply mail. I will share my PDF file, and if any students, any faculty members have useful or benefited from any particular slide or any particular information, there my kind of lecture will be threshold, right? Now, see, actually, for the starting of the talk, let's forget about Intellectual Property Rights Act or intellectual property right. Everybody, right from age 18 to who are here, like senior faculty or senior age-old people, to all these people, we are knowing that we are holding something under our ownership. Though this is not philanthropically or philosophically right, because being human, we are not supposed to be hold or own anything. We came here in this globe alone, without anything, and we have to go from this sweet earth with living everything and going alone. So if it is taken into philosophically or philanthropically, nothing is owned by the human. That's one. Then if it is a kind of consumable in terms or whatever in our day-to-day practice life, being human, that this is my car, this is my house, this is my flat, this is my book, this is my pen, this is my garments, this is my dress, this is my pen drive, this is my mobile, and this is my laptop, like that. So the moment we are saying that this is mine, or this flat is mine, or this car is mine, or this two-wheeler is mine, to prove it, we have to have one evidence in our pocket, right? And the moment whenever any third party in between Okay, so this is here actually electric outage. So that's why I am just switching out to my laptop devices and try to continue so that it will be uninterrupted session. I think I am visible as well as audible after the power outage. Can you please respond?
Yes, sir. You
Yes,
can.
sir.
আমি এদিকে শুনতে পাচ্ছি না। Most likely শোনা যাচ্ছে না। Am I audible to? Can you respond
Yes,
anyone so
sir.
that I
Yes,
am
sir.
audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible. You are
Yes,
audible.
sir. Yes, sir.
ওনারা বলছেন আমি Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You
Yes,
are
sir.
audible.
Very sorry for the power outage, and this is the basic part of the webinar, and technological glitches is our everyday life part. So sorry for the interruption. Now let me continue. That the moment we are going to speak something that this is my own asset, this is my ownership thing, this flat is mine, and the moment somebody from third party in between my asset and me, if our administration or police or government office or anybody else, can you please prove that whether you are the actual owner of these things or not? That time, as a evidence, as an evidence, we need to produce some documents, right? So what is that? Like if we have our flat, we have some agreement or purchase deed. So in Bengal it is called doli. If we are a owner of car, two-wheeler or four-wheeler, we are having Govt or registration certificate or road tax payment receipt, like that. If we are purchasing a laptop, during the purchasing the laptop, the model, the code number has been mentioned in the bill. And if I lose the laptop somewhere during my journey, if I am lodge a complaint holding the thing, then, and I may also sometimes, if it is handset mobile, we can make the set just like a play toy from the key of the set. So that key we can disable from my settings, and then that will be to a third party will be just a play or toy item, like that. So it's very critical to all of us.
Sir, your microphone sound is like metallic sound sometimes. Your voice is something breaking.
Try the following solution. Check cable connection, try to replug. Hello? Is it fine now?
Yes, sir, during the power cut, actually, that time your sound was quite good. Actually.
Hello? 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 Is it audible? Hello. Hello. Let me log out and rejoin. Okay. Am I now audible? Hello.
Yeah, you are audible, but your voice is sometimes breaking actually.
Oh, voice is breaking. Okay. This is maybe the network speed and other issues. ঠিক আছে. Okay.
Sometimes it is echoing, sometimes that metallic like sound is coming.
Okay. Is it now fine?
Now it is fine, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So whenever you are not
static.
getting, please help me to restore so that I will take care to the extent possible from this side. Okay. Now, see, actually, if as I said that to evidence something, my ownership or my asset, we need to produce some document to the concerned authority so that it will be not held by anyone. Maybe my flat, maybe my Android cell, maybe my house, maybe my car, like that. So if it is a kind of movable or immovable property, so we need to have some evidence, valid documents through which I can prove before the society that this is my ownership or this I actually captured, right? Now, talking about something which is intangible mostly, I cannot say in academic world, invention or research output will be intangible in always. Sometimes it may be intangible and sometimes it will be a kind of tangible thing. Why I am saying tangible, intangible? Because as you know, in case of particularly social science, language, literature, humanities, or I can say soft science, in most of the cases, our research output or our invention is intangible form, which cannot be touched but to feel some kind of recommendation, some kind of suggestion, some kind of theory, some kind of policy we are going to find out from any particular research after 3 to 4 or 5 years or any major or minor research output like that. But the thing is that sometimes, particularly in applied science and technology, let's say some medicine, some kind of tools and techniques of laboratory which have been invited by the scientist or doctor, that is a kind of tangible form of invention. So always it's not true that research output will be intangible. Simultaneously, it is also true that kind of research or invention output always will be tangible. So it may be tangible, it may be intangible, but whatever it is, if I am not holding a kind of evidence or document that this has been invented or produced by me, so how the rest of the world, how the rest of the colleague, how the rest of the Bengal, how the rest of India will know that who is the inventor of these things and who is the kind of contributor of this kind of thing. So to do it, we need to have some registration certificate. Like for PhD topic or PhD registration, every time we are saying that, have you done your registration process? If you say yes, what does it mean? It means that this title of topic in this particular field is my registered item. Nobody will take further research on this particular title, quote unquote. Same field with a different twisting title, research may be conducted. That's not the problem. So the board of studies, the moment a board of studies will give you a registration signal, it means that particular title will be your ownership title, your own title. So that it is called a kind of registration process or registration deed, like our house property. Right? Now, if you are going to invent something by maintaining some process, by maintaining some research methods, design, or sometimes you may invent or inculcate some new research methods or new research design. So we need to know how can I will be able to prove that this method is designed by me, this theory is developed by me. So if it is my own intellectual output, we need to have a kind of paper. We need to kind of an evidence, so that rest of the world, rest of the country, rest of the nation, rest of the Bengal, rest of the colleague and society will understand legally, practically, impartially, officially, formally, technically. There are unnumbered adjectives. But the thing is that we need to have some kind of, this kind of document. And that is what actually our today's central agenda of focusing. How can we uphold our ownership in the intellectual output or intellectual property? আমরা বাংলায় বললে বলতে পারি মেধা সম্পদের কি করে আমরা মালিকানা অর্জন করব, মেধা সম্পদের মালিকানা অর্জনের বিষয়ে আজকে আমরা আলোচনা করছি। So this is what actually called intellectual property right. Like any, a car is my property, a house is my property, a cycle is my property, a mobile set is my property. Then a teacher or an academician or a scientist or a legal practitioner, the moment we are going to produce something from my mind, from my thought, from my kind of intellectual diversity, intellectual unique thing, whenever I am going to inculcate something, that will be actually called intellectual property right. মেধা সম্পদের অধিকার কি করে আমি রক্ষা করব, বা অন্যের মেধা সম্পদকে কি করে আমরা সম্মানিত করব বা শ্রদ্ধা করব, that is what we are going to kind of discuss, right? So now let me go around through my slide.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
May I interrupt you? Actually, it will be better if you continue through the laptop, because I think microphone is quite disturbing. Is it possible to continue through this laptop? Actually, a metallic sound is continuously coming from this microphone. That's why I'm requesting you.
Hello.
Hello.
I think it is now clear to you all.
Exactly.
Yes,
Now it's absolutely clear.
Yes,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Clear.
Yes, clear.
Fine. So now let us proceed through the slide of my presentation, so that it will be, I think, more visibility will come. I hope my screen is visible to you all.
Not yet, sir. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Yes, now
Yes,
it's
now
visible.
it's visible.
Yes. Okay. So, see, actually, our today's there are big area. This is a big area, that is intellectual property right. But today we shall focus by another 30 minutes only the issues relating to IPR, because as I said as a part of this introduction, that in what particular ways we have to proceed to uphold my intellectual property rights, at the same time how can I able to pay honor and protect the intellectual property rights to other people's or other academicians intellectual output. So in both way, in one way I may be considered as user of the intellectual property right, and in another way I may be the person being a creator or innovator of something. How can I have patent or intellectual property right on my own creation? That's the basic issues of today's, and the major points of discussion may be broken into this particular area. Introduction, IPR is basic ideas, intellectual property rights, its types, then need and importance, then what are the risks if I am not concerned about IPR, then way to protect, how can I protect, then what is the scenario in India, and then since we all are the academician, be it students, be it faculty member, that IPR, plagiarism and research or academic activities is basically evolved with the this kind of IPR and other issues, right? And finally, take home all the points of discussion in a synoptic form. So you see, I am not going to read out the entire slide text because I will be happy to leave the slides to the for the college, and also you will be able to design this kind of slide presentation from the www resources like that. Simply, the intellectual property right means the rights given to persons over the creation of their minds. See, from the very, kind of starting bold line or sentence, it is clear that the creation of one's mind, something which is created by anybody else from his or her mind's thought or his or her intellectual output. And that is why the picture itself very self-explanatory, that the things will come out or focused or enlightened from the brain of somebody else, and that is the lock and key. Means how we have to know how can we unlock our brain to produce something intellectually for the society, so that society and the nation will develop, and at the same time I need to know how can I hold the rights of my intellectual property, so that rest of the country will know this is my own kind of thing. Mostly this IPR is associated with the trade related aspects of intellectual property right. That's why it is called TRIPS, TRIPS, trade related aspects of intellectual property rights. And our World Trade Organization also had its own guideline, that how to hold and apply for this kind of IPR kind of thing. And then WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, they are the final and last person in the globe regarding the development of IPR throughout the world. And afterwards, our government of India, through its ministry, try to customize by our own, so that how can we feed our intellectual property right in India will be meticulated, is to be designed by the government. So the first patent law was introduced in India in the year 1856, which was followed by the Indian Patent Act of 1970. The first major steps towards IPR protection came in 1995 when India joined the World Trade Organization. Before that, our picture was not globally approved or global area. It was only national level, and as you know, due to the change of government, this IPR has to be defined in different ways. So 1856, then 1970, and finally 1995, the moment government of India joined and as a part of WTO, we are now having a kind of consistent, kind of IPR in compliance with the WTO's guideline, right? Now, in a short, intellectual property right is a term referring to a number of distinct type of creation of the mind. Repeatedly, this IPR is basically related to intellectual, that is the creation of the mind of human being, creation of the mind for which property rights are recognized. Then IPR and its importance. What is the importance? IPR is one of the source of security for intangible properties. As I said in introduction, that it is a kind of intangible properties which are still open to the public and which can be quickly replicated by anyone. So from this line, it is very clear that one of the source of security for intangible properties, one of the source of security. So the very word source of security, as I said, how can I afford the right of my own intellectual creation or output? That is the thing, source of security. That is what actually IPR is. So basically, IPR is a source of security to protect for or our intangible properties only. So this is the thing, that the purpose of intellectual property rights is to encourage new creation, including technology, artwork, and invention. What might increase economic growth? Intellectual property rights increase the incentives for individuals to continue to produce things that further create job opportunities and new technologies, while enabling our world to improve and evolve even fast. Right? So this is the importance of our intellectual property right. Now, the things once might to protect, what are the things? If we are talking about what are the things we have to protect, or what are the possible things which we need to protect, that is branding, product, and secret. This is basically related to trade and industry or company business or industry areas. That is, branding means, does it help people identify that a product or service comes from you rather than from someone else? So every company has its own brand, right? So if we going about any mobile shop, any particular brand, maybe MI or Samsung or Oppo or Vivo, they have their own branding, so that it will be identified that this product is from that company. So they have their patent on this brand, right? And trademark of law, of course, they need to obtain. So this branding, if they wanted to explode before the society that this is MI's branding or Xiaomi's branding or kind of HP's branding, so that's why they need to have this kind of license. Then product itself, does it do something functional? Did you invent it? Then patent law, is it creative, visually, textually, musically, etc.? Did you or an employee create it? Copyright law. Then secret, does it have economic value? Would it be difficult for someone else to figure out? Do you do something to keep it a secret? And trade secret law. So you see, at the bottom line, if we go through this protection, if we need to know the protection, then we have to have trademark law, patent law, copyright law, and trade secret law. So by this law, we will proceed to protect our own things of branding, product, and secret. If we need to protect our secret, as mentioned three, so we need to proceed through trade secret law, or the company lawyer will advise the company CEO to proceed with the trade secret law to protect the secrecy of the company. If it is banned, then we need to proceed through trademark law, like that. Now, what are the different types of IPR? Basically, IPR is of 8 types: patent, trademark, copyright and related rights, industrial design, plant diversity, trade secrets, layout and design of IC, geographical indications, like that. Out of which mostly we people being academician associated with the copyright related rights, copyright related rights. Now, again, this intellectual property rights family will have 7 different kind of things. What is actually called patent in patent, industrial design, trademarks, plant variety protection. So today nowadays, like kind of sweet. This is rasgolla from Bengal or Orissa. This sarvaja from Kishanagor. This dahi from kind of Navadvip. These things from that. These trees from that area. This mango tree from that country. This mango tree from Malda. This mango tree from Bangladesh. Like that. In this way, also plant variety protection is in the current society, that we can claim this plant breed is from India or from that country or from other country else. Then geographical indications, then trade secret and copyright too. Then types of intellectual property right may be broadly classified into 5 different parts: patent, trademark, copyright, and trade secret. Basically, 4 part. Fourth part: patent, trademarks, copyright, and trade secret. So then, patent and its utility, it's very important to all of us. If we read the line of patent and its utility, it will be a kind of primary idea that how I am going to afford my right. That is, a patent is used to prevent an invention from being created, sold, or used by another party without permission. Patents are the most common type of intellectual property rights that come to people's minds when they think of intellectual property rights protection. A patent owner has every right to commercialize his or her its patent, including buying and selling the patent or granting a license to the invention to any third party under mutually agreed terms. In the United States, patents can be categorized into 3 types: utility, design, and plan. So again, if we go through utility, an utility patent protects the creation of new or improved products, processes, compositions of matter, or machines that are useful. So an utility patent protects the creation of new or improved products, processes, compositions of matter, or machines that are useful. So this is what actually come under utility. Then if we going about design, a design patent only protects the ornamental characteristics and the appearance of a product. So it's very clear, the line is self-explanatory. There is no need to clarify or justify this line, that a design patent only protects the ornamental characteristics and the appearance of a product. Then if it is a plant patent protects new kinds of plants that have been reproduced asexually. This plant actually meaning 2 types. One is the plant in terms of plant and machinery, I mean in industrial area, and another one is a kind of botanical point of view, or sometimes it is called agricultural point of view, like that. Then trademark, copyright, trade secret, out of which let me just say something about the copyright. Copyright does not protect ideas, instead it only covers tangible forms of creation and original work, for example art, music, architectural drawing, or even software codes. The copyright owner has the exclusive right to sell, publish, and or reproduce any literary, musical, dramatic, artistic, or architectural work created by the author. So you see how the things will be, highlighted in the area of copyright, or the area of copyright is look alike, that sell, publish, and or reproduce any literary, musical, dramatic, artistic, or architectural work created by the author. More specifically, this is covers only tangible forms of creation. Only tangible forms of creation means copyright is basically related to tangible forms of creation, and IPR is related to intangible forms of creation. Intellectual property risk. Huh? Actually, intellectual property risk associated with intellectual property. You see, this is availability risk, compliance risk, brand risk, access risk, business value. In short, a company must make information available, yet all information must be well protected. So otherwise, somebody may copy and paste your company secret things or your branding things or your trademark things by their own. So you need to protect it so that others cannot entitled to copy and reproduce by their own before the community. Then compliance risk, due to the number of legal issues about IP rights, it is important to know their legal implication. If I am misusing or disusing or intentional, I am just taking someone's things and try to produce in the academia that this is my own writing, that is actually called compliance risk and come under the fact of plagiarism, which is in the present era is a kind of a hot cake or gem of discussion in the academic publication things. And that is why probably government of India in the year 2018 of 31st of July through its gazette notification, it has been published the research and publication ethics, and it is a mandatory paper of PhD coursework nowadays. The research and publication ethics you need to know to avoid this kind of trap of compliance risk or this kind of any threats post publication or post submission of doctoral thesis like that. Then branding risk. A company's brand is a part of its IP and can be one of its largest assets. It is important to protect the company's image. Of course, as I said, then access risk. Access risk includes the risk that access to information will be inappropriately granted or refused. Business value, simultaneously, it is important to know and track a company's IP and know its associated business value. In this context, let me just say that the moment we are talking about this intellectual property risk, in most of the cases, as I know, that our faculty members or the academia, 99%, if not 100%, they are fascinated to search something from www.google.co.in. That is actually not the right way to retrieve information which is protect or which is risk free. Instead of that, Google Co in being a librarian, I am always trying to guide my faculty members or wherever I am going through my lecture, I am trying to shape their career and advise them to go through Google Advanced Search Engine so that there is a kind of option. This can be reused, edited, even you can use commercially. You can download, use, edit it, then share amongst your friends. And you can use, edited, even sell commercially. So there are several options, and if I am taking download by using that filtration, then only I will be in trouble free or risk free in terms of intellectual property risk, right? So that is why it is called the another risk. And there is a if it is a kind of in terms of company or industry law, this is a threats of loss of revenues and the loss of face value of the company or the kind of industry. And even if I am being a kind of librarian or academician, I may lose my face value as a teacher of the society, as a librarian of the society, and people will not accept you that a kind of honest personality or the kind of hard worker like that. So one unintentional or unintentional fault of your area will also arrest your honest career and future bright career too. Now, the benefits of filing provisional patent application in India. What is the benefits of filing provisional patent application? There are 6 different benefits. First one is less expensive, establishes date or filing patent, assess commercial viability, require minimal information, confidential in nature, and establishes early right. But one more point I need to add, this is as simple as possible. There is no complexity to filing for a provisional patent application in India. And if I able to file it, then only my intellectual creation will be fully protected. And also, if I need to earn revenue on behalf of the college, on behalf of the university, on behalf of the institution, or on behalf of the individual, you can earn money, no problem. And that is why probably for this cause, this system with the government general degree college for girls, they have set up this IPR cell in the college in compliance with the NAC and UGC guideline. So the creation of this dial cell will not make after 5 years any output. So within this 5 years, I mean after this accreditation, if this cell is do viably works on science faculty, geography faculty, or language literature, or whatever it is, if they're going to have any project outcome, and if it is a kind of patent item of the college or the individual, they may earn some revenue. And that is what government of West Bengal, government of India would like to self-suffice for every institute, because government is not in a position to feed us as much as we require under capital asset as well as under revenue grant. Now, major differences between IPR, CBM, and PGR. Here, IPR means Indian Inter Parts Review, Indian Parts Review, then covered business method, and this post grant review. And this can be classified or clarified under different scope or in a different light of the need, that is petitioner, estoppel, standard, basis, availability, applicability, and timing. So in this way, if you go through this table on the basis of your need in actual life, so you can opt the right way to proceed before going to the portal. Then what is IPR Act in India? Basically, the source is Indian Copyright Act 1957. Is one of the oldest existing intellectual property rights act. It has been amended quite a few times to align with the global trade and commerce. As I said, 95, like to align with the World Trade Organization, we had just edited and customized our things. The act relates to person's creativity too. It protects the right of literary, artistic, musical works and sound recordings and cinematograph films, etc. So advantage of intellectual property right is ability to have a competitive edge over other similar business. IP enhances our company's value. IP helps market your company's products and institutional products and services. One can more easily obtain financing for business. So these are the things what actually basic ingredients of IPR Act in India. And these are again the several facets broken into a kind of pictorial presentation: the trade secret, geographical indication, utility or model design, breeders' right. This is in terms of plant breeders' right. You understood. This is a part of kind of plant science, means botanical science. Copyright, trademark, and then patent. So this is actually WIPO. WIPO means, as I said during my introduction, that World Intellectual Property Right Organization was established by the WIPO Convention in 1967. The WIPO is a specialized agency of the United Nations who is supposed to look after the matter of IP, that is intellectual property. It promotes the protection of IP throughout the world. So very clear. Its headquarters are in Geneva, Switzerland. The role of WIPO, from the above 4 points, it's very clear to all of us that basically WIPO is a kind of UNO's branch who is supposed to look after the protection of the IP throughout the world, and its headquarters is in Geneva. How to use IPR? Yes, this is a very important aspect. If anyone, be it individual, institution, company, NGO, government, have an idea, it is relevant to consider what the rights to this idea would mean. Would it like to money on the idea? Do I or we want to find partners to cooperate with? Do I or we wish to stop others from copying my or our idea? So these are the several confusion and questions. To get the solution or answer of these questions or confusion, it will be easier to us to use the IPR on the easiest way. So this slide is talking about that. Then how to protect IPR? There are 6 ways to protect idea or the mind thought. Like that is secrecy, publication. So by publishing one's idea, one can document that he or she had it first. Nevertheless, if one publishes the idea without applying for any type of protection, it is legal for others to copy their idea. The advantage of publishing the idea as one's own is that others cannot acquire patent on it. So this is what actually, if I said that I am thinking, but if you are not publishing it, that cannot be justified that this is your idea. It may be your idea, but if it is a kind of latent idea, that will make no sense in the era of patent right or IPR. Then trademark registration, design protection, and copyright. Then what are the benefits of patent registration? First benefit is provide intellectual property right. Second is help one in earning from his or her own invention or institutional income or the country income or the state income, like that. Creates an asset for you and your enterprise. It may be an individual asset, individual intangible asset, or it may be a kind of asset of the company. Safeguards your invention for a time period of 20 years. So see, if you have a patent, its lifetime is 20 years. If you want to linger on that or to protect beyond 20 years, you have to make a renew. Like our car's lifetime is 15 years. So afterwards, we need to pay the kind of repay the tax or to sell and buy new car, like that. So that once I hold a patent, that will valid for 20 years, not the ownership, not the lifetime, right? Then the digital rights management. Since we are living in the era of digital rights or the electronic era, so we need to know something about the digital rights. So digital rights is the use of technology to control and manage access to copyrighted material. Very simple thing. In traditionally, we are saying it a patent right when there was no intervention on technology. In one way, I can say that the digital rights management and IPR will be considered as same. Pre-technology era, it was IPR, and post-technology era, or soon after the advancement or advanced this kind of ICTs, it is actually now called DRM. Basic pedagogy, basic understanding, basic philology, theory, understanding will remain static or as it is. Only thing, if I am produced with the help of something in technology, I have to protect the same thing. If by application of technology, that will be the come under the gamut of this digital rights management. And minus digital, minus electronic gadgets, this will be as it is traditionally IPR. So this is very common thing. Basic thing is that output of mind or intellectual output. Same thing. If it is without machine, without computer, without technology consideration, that will be filtered by IPR. And the moment we will take it by this computer and other technology or software or programming, that will be terminalized by this digital rights management. Then what are the four types of digital rights management, or how digital rights management works? Restrict or prevent users from editing or saving your content. See the language. Restrict or prevent users from editing or saving your content. In most of the cases, people's common understanding is that we will make my file into PDF so that others will not edit it. That is not foolproof. That is not 100% correct, because the thing is that this, there are many online, even free converter through which we can convert your PDF into doc file, I mean editable format. Thereafter I can make it edition, modification, deletion. And more than that, nowadays there are many AI or machine language, I mean ML, is available. And advancement is to that last stage is robotic science. So nowadays one PDF file conversion is not a matter of rocket science. Everyone can do. So converting your file into PDF or image, that will not guarantee that my file is not in editable form and other issues. So mind it. Then restrict or prevent users from sharing or forwarding your product or content. Yes, you can download and share it amongst your known colleagues or friends. That is not possible. Sometimes I can make it protect. Password protection, payment protection. That's why people are not able to. That is called restricted access. Restrict or prevent users from printing your content. Many a times, I am sure that you have some experience that these things from web is not permitted to print, even not allowed to copy paste, even not allowed to take screenshot. It means that these things are not copyable and other things. Even if by using our Yono Lite or Yono apps of banking, SBI or any bank's apps, you cannot take the screenshot of your statement of transaction. You cannot take. You can take download. But in going to your bank account, if you take the last 10 days transaction, then you cannot take the screenshot. It will not be allowed. That is how the bank is protect its customers' account copying from anyone by their on demand. So that cannot be possible. So disallow users from creating screenshots, as I said. Even you are not supposed to allow the screenshot. See, this is the thing I am very interested to show you. If time permit, before to quiz, I am just going to show you this Google Advanced Search Engine window, so that there you will found that how you can save your time throughout your career. And this is my experience of more than 25 years in the library industry and academic society, that if any academician would follow this Google search engine instead of that Google common search engine, it will help 3 to 5 years save their time, which they can spare for their personal life, family life, or other entertainment life. They may not pay for writing and academic work, right? So this is the Google Advanced Search Engine. Or in other way, let's say if one academician able to publish 100 publications throughout his life or her life, I am sure if you going about this Google Advanced Search Engine, you will be protected in one way, and you will be able to publish 125 publication. I mean 25% publication will be enhanced or increased if you go through this simply Google Advanced Search Engine. So if time permit, I will show you the window, and there at the bottom, if you go through your screen, not filtered by license, free to use or share, free to use or share even commercially, free to use, share or modify, free to use, share or modify even commercially. So on the basis of my need, if I opt the right alternatives, so I will be threat free. There will be no chance of risk copying and downloading. So in this way, we can filter and we can save our career. Our government of West Bengal is saying that save drive, save life. I am saying save practice, save career. Save practice, save career. Now ensure complete protection against infringement. You know the very term infringement, academically, there is no need to clarify this term, what is the infringement and how we can ensure the complete protection from the infringement of one's mind output or intellectual output. These are the several 8 ways through which we can do it by our own. Then benefits of digital rights management. What are the benefits of digital rights management? First one is digital rights management educates users about copyright and intellectual property right both. So digital rights management, now we can say, is a combination of copyright and intellectual property right which will help us to protect our intellectual output in the era of digital society, right? Then DRM helps make way for better licensing agreement and technologies. As you know, Creative Commons license in the Society of Open Access Publications, Creative Commons license. So as it is not the issues of today's discussion of Creative Commons on how can we obtain publication in the academic, open academia. So this is the issues of discussion on that particular topic. Then digital rights management helps authors retain ownership of their works. So it helps authors or contributors to retain or regain the ownership of one's own intellectual output. Then digital rights management helps protect income stream. Also, it will protect the income streams of the, as I said, individual, institution, government, nation, anyone. The digital rights management can help secure files and keep them private. How to protect my files secure and keep them private? Like in our day-to-day or tangible asset, if I am talking about tangible asset, we people are using bank locker. Nowadays, since our society is risky, we are not afford our gold ornaments, particularly in the house, Almeida. Even we are not carrying cash a lot in our pocket or bag to save the security purpose, right? So we are now using the bank locker. Equally, Government of India give us every Indian citizen DigiLocker. So the moment I am registering in DigiLocker, I can scan, convert the PDF document and save it in the DigiLocker. Maybe house deed, maybe my academic mark sheet certificate, birth certificate, caste certificate, or my kind of publication document, my CV, everything there. So I may not carry the pen drive in my pocket. If during my traveling, my luggage is being theft by somebody else physically, I may not be worried about the thefting of my documents, right? So my CV can be downloaded from the DigiLocker from anywhere, anytime, any format, anyone. Only thing we need to have the network connectivity, Android cell or kind of laptop, desktop or tablet, Kindle, like that. So this is how we can protect ourselves in the digital environment. So government initiatives, I'm not going to read out these slides. There are several initiatives taken up by the Government of India, Government of West Bengal to protect the rights of its citizens intellectually, tangibly and intangibly output, right? Then challenges also appear. Yes, of course, being the members of the third world country, developing country, till today, we have some challenge of everything, of everything. So IPR is also not free from challenge or ambiguity or lapses. So violation are rife because of poor enforcement of rights and court cases that could run on for years. We don't know how long time will take our Indian Penal Code to resolve a particular issue because there are several gaps, and through that gaps arbitration will be going on, and that is why true and false, lie and fraud may not have any difference in the eye of law, and it's very difficult to get the justice in the current society of justice, right? So the Indian government, for its part, has been reluctant to enforce IPR to protect the interests in Indian citizens in some instances. As I said, it's very, kind of practical thing. Law is there in the domain, but the moment somebody is having some problem, enforcement of law from the side of the government is very lethargic issues and long pending issues and also time taking issues. Then another issue is that IPR protection in agriculture is a sensitive topic in India. Under the TRIPS, as I said, TRIPS agreement subsidized like minimum support prices for agricultural produce and those for fertilizer, etc. This has to be phased out because it's a very, kind of unimportant or under considered area. And then traditional knowledge in digital library needs to be taken into consideration. The government has created a database of such products and processes in the traditional knowledge digital library. So effective ways to protect intellectual property right: apply for trademark, patent and copyright, never stop innovating, arrange some evidence while innovating, separate teams, get the intellectual property infringers punished, avoid joint ownership for intellectual property rights, create awareness among your employees regarding intellectual property security, get exactly matching domain names, think like someone who would violate IP rights, and so on and so forth, till keep it quiet and keep out of sight. So keep it quiet and out of sight. So these 19 are the different ways how one can protect, being Indian citizen, protect intellectual property. Then plagiarism and IPR. I am already saying some words on plagiarism. This plagiarism, as you know, the act of stealing another person's intellectual property, which includes ideas, invention, original work of authorship, words, slogan, design, property information, etc. So plagiarism is in fact a legal offense that must be taken seriously, and Government of India through UGC is given the clear-cut guideline in the year of 2018, 31st of July, that regulation is clear about 4 kinds of division and the penalty clause for the scholars as well as for the faculty members or officers or staff. It is clearly figured out by Government of India long 7 years back, and that is being action. That is in action through our Indian Penal Code. This is the, as I said, 31st of July 2018, Government of India, through its Gazette notification, published this, kind of regulation of plagiarism. This is self-plagiarism. You are not supposed to copy and paste your own earlier publication, even in the redundancy form, that is salami slicing and some other form. This is the synoptic view of the IPR family. What is IPR? TRIPS agreement, types of intellectual property rights, copyright, trademark, geographical indications, patent, plant variety, design, semiconductor and other layouts. These are the several sources from where I have been hired or copied the text and take assistance for that. And then last but not least, this is the National Technology Day, and our journey is very risky, that these people, during the rainy season, we have to go through this bamboo bridge to overcome the kind of small river, but the small is not the actually small. We have to face danger every feet of our life. So in that way, IPR will only protect us, plagiarism will protect our careers, like that. So cope with the situation at first, know the fact in detail and in proper sense, then process, as destination is not so far, though the journey is adventurous. So the destination is not so far, though it is adventurous. Only thing, if we are holding the right idea about the topic, then it will be very crystal clear to proceed, right? And so this is all about on regarding the presentation. Now we can open the forum for discussion or question, or if you allow, organizers or madam will allow, then I can directly switch over the online quiz platform. Then at the end for 10 minutes we can again come back for interaction. Whatever ways, I am ready to proceed. So floor is handed over.
Thank you so much, sir. Um, actually, I must say that when we listened this topic, we were eagerly waiting for this session. And this term that is IPR, it's very interesting. And sometimes we think that what is the thing we might want to protect. So now I can say that it's very much clear to me and all of us. So undoubtedly speaking, it was very interesting and informative also. So I am requesting to all of you, if you have any questions, any queries, so please you may ask to our honorable guest. Our interactive session is open now, so please.
Even participants may ask questions through the chat box. We can take it up, and if some time we can give, then I think it will be easier to them. In the meantime, madam, can I proceed for the online quiz?
Why not? Sure.
Okay,
Sure, sir.
okay. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Atri Sarkar from Sister
Uh-huh.
Nibedita Government General Degree College for Girls from the Department of Food and Nutrition. I have one query, sir, if you can please address this. Is IPR or is any violation regarding IPR comes under the purview of cyber security laws?
Yes, cyber security, IPR, there might have little bit overlapping, but mostly it's a different issues. In cyber security, we can say mostly for our banking infringement or our accounts money uh, taking without my permission or without the account holder permission, and sometimes cyber crime in the way of clone creation of my account, maybe my dummy Facebook account, my dummy WhatsApp, by using my picture, my photos, and they are demanding money to the contact list from me. And sometimes some people are getting worried. Yes, why Dr. Saha is under problem, so he is under admission or heart operation or this kind of treatment going on, and his family is asking for money, 25,000, 50,000, or 1 lakh, like that. So many a times, people without thinking twice, considering the affectionate relation or loving relation or honoring relation, senior, junior, like that way, they are very keen to transfer the money by the giving of the fake account, by using their fake bank account. So that is the one way of security threat in terms of cyber crime. And another issue is that sometimes we are receiving call from many peoples that I am saying this bank right today you have not submit your KYC, know your customer. So you please submit your document, and we are upgrading your things. And if you are not doing by these things by 15 minutes or 30 minutes, your account will be halted. And that kind of fodder, knowing about the family problem, crisis, that my patient is admitted in any hospital, I do require 2-3 lakhs money from the account by another 1 hour or 2 hour or 30 minutes or 5 hours, like that. So when my mind will be in busy to protect my patient or to protect my any other issues, maybe legal issues, maybe other family crisis, whatever issues. So they are calling at that very moment when we are not in our own mind, when we are really confused. So in some people, sometimes getting confusion, they are attending their call and following what the instruction giving, and send the OTP, whatever coming to my mobile, I am just prompting them to get it out. And after a certain time, I found that from my account, this 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs money is withdrawn by somebody else. So this is actually the cause of cyber crime or cyber threats or cyber security. Now the district or the police administration from the government side has the cyber crime cell, cyber security cell in every local police station area, and they are asking to complain and lodge that it is 24 hours like that. But this is not 100% same or substitution of patent or intellectual property right, because my bank account is copyrighted or protected. But the moment I am using the apps to use it 24 into 7 more time saving device, I have to log in with my mobile number, and there is a password. Sometimes it is fingerprint password, sometimes it is numerical password. So they are trying by using on different times that snowball game, permutation, combination, and once if they able to make it done, then again money will be go away. So this is not 100% same, but the basic thing is that if we are saying that that is the thefting of my intellectual property, this is the thefting of my movable or immovable property in terms with this cyber society. So the basic output to the victim is same, but the connotation will not be discussed in the same platform as a substitution, right? I hope I am able to satisfy, madam.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
So let me share the screen. I hope you will enjoy the login করা যায়? Okay.
I'd like to share one thing that we will provide a e-certificate depends on the feedback. So you all are requested to fill up the feedback form. Already our link has been provided in the chat box. So please fill this feedback form and we will provide a e-certificate on that. Any question? Any queries?
শেয়ার হয়েছে? কিন্তু আমার তো আবার দুবার হয়েছে উপরে। আছে কোনটাকে একদম কেটে দেবো? আবার করবো শেয়ার? ঠিক ঠিক আছে। স্ক্রিনটা আমি বুঝতে পারছি না কোথায় যাচ্ছে, সেই এটা আমি জাস্ট এইবারে তোমার স্টার্ট। So all the participants now requested to scan either this QR code or log in via kahoot.it. I hope my screen is visible to you all. and I request audience to scan by using your Android cell this QR code, or you can simply type your by Android cell. Hey, it is battery coming at it. Android cell, use the link that is www.kahoot.it. Then this game pin and your name. The game pin is 2033016. এটা হচ্ছে দেখো তো সবাই। I request all the audience once again that you are requested to scan by using your mobile this QR code. Alternatively, you can type your Google in search interface www.kahoot.it, and then system will ask you to give game pin. Game pin is 2033016, and you have to give your name. I found 2 candidates have joined so far. Sumi, then Jishnu and Rupsa Nandi. Only 3 participants so far. I am waiting 1-2 minutes more so that some more candidates will come. PDN, I am not going to understood the full name, that is PDN. One name is becoming in the screen called PDN. So far only 4. Monisha Pramanik, Rupsa Nandi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 only. Let's wait. At least if it is 20, then the game will be very interesting. And by joining, let me say you the modalities of the game. The moment I will start the game, it will give one question along with 4 MCQ option, and right option by using your Android cell, you can choose the right color, maybe blue, yellow, red, green. 4 colors will show to your mobile, and answer you have to take this online screen. You have to read the online screen to get the right option, and then you can write option by choosing the right color as you thought. Then 20 seconds will be given for answering. Within the 20 seconds, if you come with 1 second right answer, you will be given 1000 point, right? So if you go it by more time but right answer, then you will be given 900, 800, 500, like that way. So fastest perfect answer will be having most of the maximum score, I mean out of 1000. So by that way, till 20 question we will go, and then system will automatically, like voting result will show who is first, who is second, who is third, and for which how much score he or she has gained, that will also be showing. So far 9 only. I guess some more will be joining. Another 2 minutes I can wait, then we will start the game. If anybody is trying to join but not able to join, then please let me know through chat box so that I can wait, but not longer period we will wait. 10 participants so far we have received. If any students you are also, because this is actually make you encourage or insist to you only. So students, I prefer to join. All the students are requested to join. Staff, students, faculty members, those who are on the board is interested to those who are requested to join, please join. It will be very interesting. Those who are not joining, once I start the game, you will not be allowed to join further. That's why take it very sportingly, not that it's a very kind of intelligence issue or literary knowledge, not that. It's a game, simply game for game. Some questions will be very easy, some questions will be medium, some questions will be little complicated or near to same like that. So I think we cannot wait anymore.
Yes, sir. Let's start the game. Yes.
Yeah, let's start. See, intellectual property right quiz. 3, 2, 1. First question will come. Today is observed as Dash National Day in India. Option is National Science Day, National Dance Day, National Drama Day, National Technology Day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 8 answers we have received. Out of 8, 4 is the right answer provider, because blue color was the right National Technology Day. And you see how much score. Jishnu 749, Novo 663, Sumi 581, Astha 555, and Suchandra 0. So first 5 candidate, this is the score. This is the scoreboard. Let me allow to go to the next question. Today is observed as National Technology Day because to commemorate the nuclear innovator, to celebrate science and technological development, to observe the successful nuclear test in Pokhran as Foundation Day of ISRO. Again, 5 is the right answer provider and 2 are 1 only the right answer provider, and out of 7. See, now Astha is coming 1088, means first. Jishnu was first, but now it is second. Then Novo it is third, and Sumi and Suchandra remain as it is. Go for next question. Question third. What does IP stands for? Very easy. Intellectual product, invention, process, intellectual property, international protocol. Time is over. 7 is giving right answer. So green was the right answer, you see. Let me open the scoreboard. This is very interactive and set by the system itself. I am doing nothing, just to click. You see now again Jishnu first, Sumi second, Astha come to fourth even. Novo is now second, and Bhumika Sharma is coming on the board 887. Which is a type of IP? Intellectual property right. Agreement, patent, license, contract. See, out of the 10 answer provider, 9 answer provider, 8 gave right answer. See, Sumi is now first, Novo second, PDN come to third, Jishnu fourth, Bhumika Sharma fifth. You see how our ranking for every question and its right answering going to change, and how competition is going on. True or false? Copyright protects ideas. True, false. Fastest perfect answer will be given highest score. See, every time position is changing. It's very interesting. Had it been in the physical mode, it was so interesting because we are in separate places. So there is no one to share and enjoy the entertainment. What is a trademark? A legal contract, a type of patent, a copyright type, a brand identifier. Four only right answer. Okay. Now competition is going to little higher. 3954 is the top scorer. Which act governs copyright in India? Trademark Act 1999, Design Act 2000, Patent Act 1970, Copyright Act 1957. It's little tricky question. Please be attentive. Five only give right answer. Oh, now Novo stand first and lead 4,555 score. Far away. What is the duration of a copyright? 50 years, 10 years, 20 years, lifetime plus 60 years. Four only give right answer. Okay. Which is not a benefit of IP? Earn cash, encourage innovation, increase competition, provides legal protection, generate revenue. It's huh? Only one is give right answer. You see, what is a design patent? Protect copyright, protect trademark, protect innovation, protect visual design. Five give right answer. Position first is remain as it is, but due to wrong answer, now competition is little closer. Question number 11. True or false? IP rights are universal. True, false. Now next, what is the main purpose of IP rights? Protect creators' right, control market price, limit access to knowledge, increase taxes. Eight give right answer. Now again competition is far. Which organization oversees IP globally? IMF, WHO, UNESCO, WIPO. Four give right answer. Okay. Now little competition is closer. What is a geographical indication? Indicates brand of goods, indicate price of goods, indicate quality of goods, indicate origin of goods. Most of you will give right answer, I guess. Yes. So now first is 7792 and second is 7508 and third is 6573. First, second, third is very closely fighting. Question number 15. IP rights can be sold. True, false? Five and three. Yes, position is now changed. Question number 16. What is the role of a patent? Protect ideas, protect invention, protect designs, protect brands. Seven gave right answer. Okay, it's remain as it is, but very close. First, second, third. Any moment this may change, but another only three question. Mind it. This is 17th. Which is a common IP infringement? Negotiation, licensing, collaboration, plagiarism. Yes. Again, second, third position change. Question 18, third last. What is the term for unauthorized use of IP? Registration, licensing, protection, infringement. So first, second, third, also fourth, very close. But only two more questions. This is the second last. True or false? IP rights are only for business. True, false? All are giving right answer. 8 answer received so far. Yes. No change of position. So final question. full form of DRM, digital resource management, digital resource market, digital rights market, digital rights management. Final question, be careful. Take your time to think, and of the 5 give right answer and another 3 wrong. So this is the final. Third is Novo. Second is Sumi. And first one is Rupsa Nandi. So this is, you see, valedictory. Okay. So this is a valedictory. You see, I request this is the thing in the way we have enjoyed this session, and I request the college authority, IPR cell or IQAC cell, please to felicitate these 3 candidates. I don't know, maybe faculty member or the students, maybe a token of things in any event of the college, so that it will be a remarkable thing, and this can also be noted in the event report, that in this August speech session, these 3 candidates in the quiz competition have won the position first, second, third, and during the prize giving also you can take a geotag enabled photo, and it should be noted there, because I am here the IQAC member, and also going to advise you for NAC and other accreditation. This is a part of the report preparation. So this is all about, and I request, if you don't mind, these 3 candidates may put on their video on, so that we can understood who are the 3 to win. Okay, so let me stop sharing my things and hand it over the floor to the organizer. Thank you very much for listening me and allow me to conduct this session very patientfully, and I am very pleased on your session. And really, again, from my side, I would like to extend my deep sense of thanks, regards, congratulations, and acknowledgement to the college authority, right from governing body, teachers council, principal madam, IPSL coordinator, IQAC cell coordinator, our librarian Dr. Kaustav Chakraborty, who is the gateway to me here, and students, non-teaching, teaching, permanent, SACT, contractual, part-time, outsourced, whatever the capacity is, please accept deep sense of regards from my side, and thank you very much. And this is floor is over to you.
Congratulations, Shumi, Nobo, and Ruksha, and thank you very much, sir, for such interactive session and very interesting quiz also. So, though no thanks is enough for this memorable session, but still we want to recall, and that's why I would like to request our IQC coordinator, sir, Professor Joyanto Biswas, to give the vote of thanks. So, please, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Through this vigorous and rigorous, insightful talk of Dr. Nimai Chand Saha, our brain is no doubt fertile. But before giving vote of thanks, I want to draw some summarized point what we have got from this insightful webinar. IPR actually incentivized creativity and innovation. Number 2, protecting original work and preventing unfair copying. Number 3, promoting economic development. Number 4, enhancing business competitiveness. Number 5, protecting cultural heritage. And number 6, enhancing consumer confidence. So it is my privilege and pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks at the conclusion of this insightful webinar on intellectual property rights. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Nimai Saha, Librarian of Visva-Bharati University, for sharing his expertise and providing us with such valuable insights into the ever-evolving world of intellectual property rights. Your knowledge and examples have not only deepened our understanding but also highlighted the importance of protecting intellectual property in today's knowledge-driven economy. I extend my sincere thanks to our OIC ma'am, Dr. Sevanti Bhattacharya, coordinator of NAC steering committee, Dr. Bholanath Pakhira, librarian, Dr. Kaustubh Chakraborty, and our great anchor, Dola Chakraborty, for smooth organization of this webinar. A special thank to all our participants for your active engagement, thoughtful questions, and participated in the quiz, and enthusiasm throughout the webinar. Your presence truly made this a collaborative learning experience. Lastly, I thank the Google Meet platform and the YouTube channel using which everything ran smoothly today. Let us take the knowledge we gained today and apply it meaningfully in our respective fields, remembering that innovation thrives where ideas are protected. Thank you once again, and we look forward to your participation in future events. Stay safe and have a great day. Thank you all.
Thank you. One correction here. I am here for convener IPS cell here. Okay. The YouTube part is conducted by Zahir. So special thanks to Zahir.
Oh, special thanks of course should go to Dr. Sheikh Zahiruddin. Okay.
So, goodbye to all of you.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you
so
all.
let me allow to leave from the meeting.
Sure,
Yes, sir.
sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And before I leave, I have one message for you all. And as usual, this Visva-Bharati Library Network will be kind enough if the faculty members of the College of Sister Nibedita General Degree College for Girls, if you require any article, any books, please drop a mail to us from the website. We shall try to enlighten you by providing the copy from elsewhere. And as far as our experience based on last 10 years, that 70% or 70 times we are satisfying, not the 100%. So that 30% is not our control. We are having some limitation. So this is the legacy of Gurudev Tagore. This is not of my own creation or of my own message. So Visva-Bharati is for all. You can drop a mail. I know that because I have served earlier a college library long 20 years back. So I know the limitation of a college resource for doing agriculture, doing kind of research and project work by residing in a college. So if you do require anything, be it students, be it faculty members, without hesitation, we will not ask for any money. If we are able to collect on behalf of you, we will send PDF copy through mail. And if I am not able, then I can say, folded hands, sorry, I am not able to provide. So that's all for your thing, because Visva-Bharati would like to extend its academic support throughout India and globe in compliance with legacy of Gurudev Tagore. And that is why it is actually World Heritage Campus. So thank you very much. And good
Thank you so
afternoon.
much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.